All right. Last time on D&D, the group of you decided to help Irina and Ismark try to bury their father, the burgomaster. Ismark asked you to take Irina to Valaki, but she would not leave until her father was buried. While in the process of burying the father, Strahd appeared around the cemetery with a horde of wolves, just kind of taunting you. One of you decided to attack him, which he never really attacked back. All of you just attacked him. The wolves didn't attack, he didn't attack. He turned one person into a squirrel. I think it was a squirrel. That was about it.
I thought
Irina,
it was a fun.
well, bunny, squirrel. It was something. Irina, under her own volition, according to everyone else, decided to just walk out. She told her brother not to worry, but to come rescue her. After Irina stepped out and got within distance of Strahd, he took her and disappeared, and all the wolves receded back into the forest. The group of you decided to go back in, some of you a little pissed off, go back in and deal with whatever's underneath the church itself. Donovich kind of protested a little bit, but wasn't going to argue with a group of people that were determined. Serene basically snatched the necklace off his neck, and the group of you went down into the cellar. And that is where we began. As soon as you walked into the cellar, Serene, all of you are stepping down the ladder into the staircase. The screams of hunger disappear. There's no sound at all. Serene, make a perception check for me, since you're the first one down.
I started my stream late. Why? Oh, wait. That one.
Okay. As you're coming down the staircase that's walled off on the left. As you're coming down, you can see in front of you, thanks to your drift globe, you hear what sounds like footsteps quickly running across the room. Going from the left, kind of top left of where you're looking, running to the south quickly. Almost so fast it doesn't seem human.
You said it was front right or front
Yeah,
left?
they moved from the front left. You didn't see them. You just heard footsteps coming from the front left of that corner of the room, going south. I need everyone to roll initiative, though.
Do we have a map for this?
I will.
You can click on if you click on the
token on the top right of your
character sheet.
Yeah.
It should pop up.
Yeah, double click the. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Noel, I'll describe things as they go, and then I'll let you tell me what you want to do until you get in. Okay. Roll initiative for Trovic.
Looks like I'm freaking clusterfuck.
We are coming down the stairs at the moment. Serene was first.
I mean, my spell.
You should have got on sooner. Why? Okay, turn it to combat. There you go.
Well, no, I get that, but it's just looking at the standard one. It's like headache.
Serene, you are first. You hear the footsteps going to the south. What do you do? And you do have your drift globe on. Okay. Yeah, light effect is on, so you can see.
Okay.
You can see in front of you coming down the stairs, but there's a wall blocking the left view, so you can't see anything to your left yet. You can only see in front of you. And I will describe this a little bit. The church's undercroft has roughly hewn walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you a glimpse of a little bit of shadow that runs across the floor, but you don't see it. All you saw was a shadow. They moved from your point of view. You kind of saw it on the edge of your light, on the top left of the edge of your light, going south. That's all you saw. You didn't see a body. You just saw a shadow.
There's no point in hiding when we know you're down here. Just show yourself. Is what I'll call out into the darkness.
Okay, that's what you call out. What else do you do?
I'll move forward slowly.
Okay, as you move forward, you see a little bit more of the room.
See, get to about there.
Okay. You can use your action for another perception check if you want, or you can hold your action.
I'll do another perception check around me.
Okay.
Not as good as the first one.
No, you come down the stairs and you can't. You look to the south. You don't see anything to the south. You do see more pillars casting shadows in front of you, but that's all you see.
Then bonus action, I'll cast whatever on my
Shillelagh?
staff. Yeah.
Okay. Your staff lights up a little bit with magical power. Silent.
It's kind of a cramped little.
It is. You are coming down here. I'll move you forward a little bit so you can catch your character. There you go.
Yeah. So I will be brave and I'll step out a little bit right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just hold my action for a sacred flame.
What is your passive perception? Okay.
On like the first thing that pops out of the shadows, if something jumps out, then I'll cast sacred flame on it.
As you turn the corner of the stairs, the wall that's blocking you, Serene didn't quite get far enough out to see it. You're scanning the room, and directly to your south, you see something kind of curled up in a ball almost, looking right at you on the ceiling of the corner to your south.
Oh my god.
Do you sacred flame him?
Does it look scary?
Make an insight check. Are you trying to determine whether he's going to be aggressive?
Yeah.
Okay. First, let me give you an idea of what he looks like, and then you can go from there.
Yeah. I think I might sacred flame him.
Okay, you sacred flame. Go ahead and target him in sacred flame.
That's kind of terrifying. Oh yeah, this is a dex save, I think.
Yeah, so target him and then do the save button.
Okay. I think it's this one.
He failed. Oh no, he succeeds. Your spell save DC is 13, so he met it, so no damage.
Alrighty. I'll be like,
Serene, you hear Silent come down the stairs and turn, and you see him turn, but you don't see what he's hitting from your point of view.
Joy.
Do what?
I said joy.
Belial. You hear Silent. You can't quite see what Silent's looking at. You hear him come down the stairs, and he kind of, you hear him wave his hands at something, but you don't see what he's looking at yet.
Alright. I'm gonna go down the stairs and how you said the pillars were kind of rotting.
Yes.
And everything. Like, am I able to know if hitting one of those is gonna collapse the entire basement or not?
Roll an intelligence check.
Alright.
We're all die.
Oh, it's a save.
One pillar, maybe not, unless it's one of the middle ones. But a couple of them, would probably give out a good portion of this ceiling.
Okay, that's good to know. Just in case, since
In
I could hit him
case.
from range.
Okay, that's 20 feet moving down the stairs. Or no, that's 10 feet moving down, sorry.
All right. Now go ahead and I'll kind of move.
As you get behind Silent, you look to the south and you see what he's looking at. You see something on the ceiling. Let me get the dimensions of this so I can see how high the ceiling is. The ceiling is 10 feet up for y'all.
Okay.
So he's kind of curled up in the ceiling looking right at y'all.
I guess I'll shoot this guy with my crossbow.
That's a hit. As you go to hit him, you notice that the arrow, while it does hit him, he doesn't flinch at all from it. Anything else?
I'm gonna scoot a little bit further in.
Okay.
That's gonna be it.
All right. From there, you kind of see him. The arrow where you hit him, or the bolt where you hit him, pushes out, and you see his wounds begin to heal. And he looks at you, Silent, noticing the kind of effect that you tried to throw at him, and he's going to run towards you, drop down from the ceiling, and he's going to grapple you. I need you to make a strength or an athletics or acrobatics check against him.
I think I'll probably do acrobatics.
He drops down from the ceiling. You try to dodge back, and he actually wraps his arms around you, and he pulls you close to him. You are grappled by him now. You can use an action next turn to escape, but until then, you're grappled. And he looks towards you, Serene.
Foul creature.
He looks towards you, Serene, now that you're looking at him, and he says, I can come out, but I can smell your blood. Ismark is not there. Trovik, what would you like to do? Right now, you're 10 feet up the stairs. You hear some ruckus going down, but you can't see anything.
I'm going to stay on the stairs and get my battle axe ready.
Okay. You just staying up on the top of the stairs, or do you want to go down to the bottom of the stairs?
I'll move to the bottom.
Okay. As you move to the bottom of the stairs, you can kind of see Silent. He looks a little worried, kind of fear in his eyes, and you kind of see an arm wrapped around his neck. Silent, currently your character's back is pressed to this thing's chest. Trovik, what else would you like to do?
That's it.
Okay, so you move down the stairs, getting your battle axe ready. Tessa.
I'm gonna come to here.
From there, you can kind of see this thing grappled on Silent. It's got Silent to its chest, so if you attack from there, it's got 3/4 cover.
I'm going to jump to the ceiling. It's 10 feet up, so if I'm standing
You can easily
on
do
the
that.
ceiling, yeah, I should be able to reach him without dropping from the ceiling.
5 foot. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
You would not get
Hold on.
flanking if you're attacking from the ceiling, though, because the angle. Well, yeah, I would give you flanking for that, because if you get behind him and flank from there, yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna actually hold my blade to his neck and say, "Drop him, or I'll chop your head off."
Roll intimidation.
Will that fail?
He looks up at you and he kind of hisses at you, and he says, "You think a blade can kill me? Nice try." Serene, it is your turn.
Okay. That was kind of glorious.
Well, that failed beautifully.
I'm gonna move over a little bit. My bone died. um.
What do you do?
I don't really want to hurt him, but I don't particularly care for him. Um. A blade might not hurt you, but I'm sure we have ways of killing you if you don't cooperate.
Roll persuasion or intimidation.
Where the said persuasion or intimidation.
However you want to play it.
I mean, I don't. Gonna matter.
Okay. Anything else? That's just speaking. That wasn't a long speech. So what do you do?
Nope. I didn't know how long I would be allowed to talk.
As long as it's something short, it's fine. Tessa, did you hold your action?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he goes for the bite, I would attack.
Okay.
I don't really think I want to do much.
Okay. Currently, Silent is in front of you, looking at you with this thing's arm wrapped around his neck.
Hmm. Can I try to persuade him to let him go?
You already talked.
Okay.
What do you
can
do?
I
Time's
help
ticking.
Silent out?
I
help get him away from.
You can use your
out of
help
his grip?
action, so Silent will have advantage next turn if he chooses that.
Then I'll do that.
Okay. Silent. You can either you can do it you can attack normally, or you can use your action to escape. If you use your action to escape, you can roll with advantage on this would be an athletics check to escape.
Yeah, I'll do that. Athletic.
With advantage.
Cool.
Because Serena's helping you.
Let me click on myself. Advantage, and then.
As you try to escape, this thing's arm, he looks frail, but his grip on you is almost stone tight. You're unable to break free, and that's your action. Anything else for a bonus action?
Help me. Let me see what bonus actions I have. Gosh, I wish this was faster. I'll summon my spiritual weapon.
Okay, and you can go ahead and attack with it too. Do you summon it just right next to him?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do, right-click on the map, go to pointers, and go to draw circle, and just draw a 5-foot circle to represent your spiritual weapon.
That is not a circle, but okay.
Okay, that works. And then you can click on the middle square inside it, and you can move it right next to him. There you go.
Boom.
And you can go ahead and attack with it this round if you want.
Yeah. Let me target him first. Oh, my bad.
Either way, that's gonna miss.
Yeah. Alrighty, I will pass.
All right, Belial, you see this thing. You see Silent trying to break free of this thing, but he's unable to. He summons a spiritual weapon, but still can't get the hit in. What do you do?
All right, I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna try to.
You got the spiritual weapon blocking that spot.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
You're good.
I'm gonna try to use my my ooze abilities to try to squeeze in there and try to rip them apart.
Okay, so you want to use your action to rip them apart.
Yeah.
Okay,
Try to get him off of him.
so roll athletics against Doru's athletics.
Oh my god.
No, you kind of use your slime to get in between them, but you're unable to push them apart. He rolled a 9 against your 8.
Oh my god.
That's your action. Do you have a bonus action?
As a bonus action, I'll punch him in the face.
You can only use a punch if you use an attack action.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Yeah, the bonus action offhand is only if you use the attack action. Anything
Alright.
else?
I guess that's it.
All right. Doru kind of glances up at you, Tessa, grins, his teeth smiling, and then instead of biting, he's gonna claw Silent. And actually, let me double check something. So Silent attack. He's going to bite you first, or not bite you. He's going to claw you first. You see his arms kind of rake across your chest. He rolls a natural 20. You take 18 points of damage. And then he's going to lean down and go for a bite.
And I'm gonna stab.
Hang on. The bite goes first.
Fair.
But let me double check the... What was I thinking? What was I going to do? Oh, he doesn't have advantage on you because of grappled. Alright, so he goes for the bite. Rolling a 25. You take 16 points of damage. And 7 of that is necrotic. Do what?
So I have resistance to that.
To necrotic? How much?
Celestial resistance gives me just basic resistance to necrotic and radiant damage.
How much damage did you take before? Wait,
I don't know what type of damage that was.
so you took 18 from the claws? That was just slashing.
Okay.
So you would have taken... So you're resistant to necrotic, so the 7 becomes... we'll round it down to 3. So you would have taken 9. So 9 plus 18 is still more than your maximum.
Yeah.
So all of you watch as this thing bites into Silent, and Silent's body just kind of goes limp in his arms. And let me double check something about the bite.
I don't want to be a vampire.
Okay. You fall to the you go limp in its arms, and it kind of drops you to the ground. Tessa, go for your reaction. 18 hits for 8 points of damage, but he does reduce that down to 4.
Yeah.
And it is Trovik's turn. Trovik, from your point of view, you see Silent just go limp to the ground. What do you do?
How far away am I from him?
Silent's 5 feet from you, but he's kind of down the stairs one more step. Like you're at the bottom steps. He's one step down to the floor, and then 5. He's right next to that.
I could stream this over Discord because I've got Nitro, if that works.
That's up to him.
I want to step down to him.
Okay. From there, you can kind of see the thing that has hold of him. It has a little bit of cover from... No. Yeah, because of the wall, it does have a little bit of cover, but you can see the thing that drops Silent. But Silent's on the floor next to you, though.
Can I take a slash at him?
Slash at the creature?
Yeah.
Okay. Actions. Great Axe. You do hit it with an 18. You bring your axe across, and you swing with such resistance or such force, it cuts across them, and then the axe actually slams into the wall that's blocking the stairs, but it doesn't get embedded. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Tessa.
Stabby.
14 misses.
Boo.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Serene. You see Silent fall to the ground in front of you.
I will heal him.
Okay.
With something.
Oh, very, very good.
I'll use my bonus action healing word on him.
Okay. Silent, the last thing you remember is just a piercing into your neck, a sharp pain, and you kind of exhale and breathe in real quickly, and you're on the floor looking up at Serene. This thing's still behind you. Anything else, Serene?
I can't smack him with my staff, but be closer.
Silence on the ground. Yeah, because Silence technically still occupying the space, so you can move around to get to it.
Spiritual weapon would be down too.
Yeah, spiritual weapon is down.
Oh, yeah.
So Silent, right click on that square, go to pointers, and then remove pointer.
Remove pointer.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I can actually move there then.
Yep. And roll. Did we set up a shillelagh staff for you?
I thought
We did not. We were going to. We did
were
magic
going to,
stones.
but
So
didn't.
roll magic stones because it's the same damage. It's 1d6.
Oh, is it?
Well, it's 1d8 for the quarterstaff. So roll the attack for the magic stones.
Just the attack.
Yeah, and then it's a d8 for the quarterstaff plus your wisdom. 23 hits. So just roll a d8 and then add your wisdom, and I'll put the damage in.
8 plus a wisdom. What is my wisdom? Plus 5. So I think plus 5. No,
Your
plus
wisdom is not plus 5. So
Plus
5
5.
points of damage. All right. You. What is your healing word to Silent?
Just up.
Okay.
It says healing word, so I don't know if it's more than one word or just one word.
You pull out your staff, and as soon as you're moving around, you just say up, and you run around this thing. As Silent's breathing again, you just slam it in the side of the head. Silent, it is your turn. Let me remove prone from you. And do you decide to get up? It's half your movement to get up.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay. This thing is still behind you. You can, if you want to move away, you can use your action to disengage without taking attacks of opportunity. But that would be your action.
Has anyone else been injured?
You look around the group. Other than what people took in the previous fight, no one's been hurt.
Okay. I'll disengage then.
Okay. So
And
you can
I'll
move
try
3 squares.
I can move diagonal, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna hide in this corner.
Okay. From there, you can't see him. Well, you can, but he's got 3/4 cover from there.
See just a glimpse.
Yeah.
That was my action, so I pass.
Do you have anything for a bonus action you want to do?
Oh, I do. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. As Silent gets ready to heal himself, Belial, what do you do?
Alright. I'm gonna start laying into this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna
18 hits. You try to slash up against him. You're slashing his skin, and it almost feels like you're slashing stone. His skin is so hard.
I'm gonna use a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him twice.
18 hits.
Alright, and one more.
23 hits. Alright, anything else?
That's gonna be it.
As you're punching into him, Silent had just shifted away. You start punching into this thing, giving Silent some cover. You're watching these punches, and the last punch you do, it almost looks like it heals instantly. Any kind of bruising or any kind of impact effect is gone. And he's going to look down. Let's see. He's going to attack two people. Silent's out of his view. Tessa, you hit him, right?
Yes.
So Tessa and Belial, you two did the most damage to him. So we'll do Tessa. Oop. Who did I? Belial, clear your targets. I accidentally used you to target.
Yeah, my bad. It's all good.
So they're going to be Tessa first. He's going to reach out for you, and actually I should have done this before. He's going to reach out towards you, Tessa. He doesn't try to claw you. You see his hand almost try to grab you to pull you down, but you pull your arm back and just resist that attack. And he's going to reach towards Belial and do the same thing. Belial, you see him. He grabs you and pulls you against him. Now you are grappled.
Alright.
Because his claw attack, I can forego the damage to do a grapple. And now that we know that it's like that, so to escape it, you need a DC 13 athletics check on your turn.
Alright.
Trovic, you see Silent move away. Do you want to shift to where he was?
Yeah.
Okay, you shift over. You look up and you can see past him towards Tessa. Connecting eyes with her, that gives you both advantage because you are flanking now. You want to swing?
I will take my swing.
Okay, with advantage. With advantage, you do hit. Doing 10 points of damage, resisted to 5.
Ah.
Tessa.
I'm going to put my echo here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attack.
Why'd
Ooh,
you?
love that.
Oh.
Okay.
I was like, what is all that dice rolling? Serene did
And
something
then-
too.
I'm going
What
to unleash Incarnation, which means I get another attack from my echo.
Okay.
So it won't be with advantage.
The echo misses. All of you see this, which some of you have seen it already, this almost shade figure of Tessa form right next to where Serene is, and start attacking Doru as well. Serene, it is your turn.
Glad. Why'd you get bulb? Tell us what you know of Shad, and maybe we won't kill you.
Roll persuasion. Or deception, depending on how you're playing this.
You said deception or persuasion?
Yep.
Ugh.
Okay. Anything else?
And I will hit him in the head with my staff, which I don't know is still shillelagh or not.
It's not concentration, so it's shillelagh until you break it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think it's like it lasts for like a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that. Bonk him in the head. So the boo.
That's gonna miss. Anything else?
I don't think. What? No, that's it. I think.
All right. Silent.
I am going to use one of my abilities for the first time. Radiant Soul.
Okay.
So, plot twist, I'm actually an Azamar, guys. So some wings explode from my
What?
back. And now I will be flying, or kind of hovering. Oh, there we go. Probably like right there.
Well, it doesn't give you hovering. You can only fly.
Oh.
So once you hit a point, you were stopped. You have to actually land. You can't hover there.
Okay.
Unless you're using your whole action to move all 6 squares, like you're flying around the room. But if you move 3 squares, you kind of got to land. It doesn't hover. I mean, the ceiling's only 10 feet up, so you're not really hovering that high anyway. If you were trying to.
That's true. And that's an action to do. Man, I really need to put which ones are bonus actions on here. It'd be easier. Action, bonus action. I'll bring out the spiritual weapon again.
Okay.
So I right click. Pointer. Where? Boom.
The only place for it would be there.
Okay.
Couldn't it technically take up the same space as my echo? Neither of them are
Technically,
corporeal.
yeah. It could. So the echo and the spiritual weapon are kind of blended together. And you
Yeah,
can go ahead
it's
and
like
make your attack.
It's like a spectral thing, so it's kind of ghost-like.
Mm-hmm.
Target. Doru.
But it misses. Anything else?
Damn.
I will pass.
Alright. Belial, you are grappled by this thing. You can make your action to break free, or you can still attack. Let me double check something. Make sure you're not at disadvantage. Okay, your speed is just 0. So you can still attack like normal.
I'll go ahead and I'll try to ungrapple myself.
Okay, so athletics check, DC 13. You're unable to break free,
Just barely.
and that's your action.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my turn then.
Alright. Doru heals up a little bit, not having taken radiant damage yet. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
I'm trying so hard.
Say no more, say no more.
These rolls are horrible.
Belial,
Much.
he's going to claw towards you first. Missing you with the claw, he's going to go in for a bite now. Hitting you with the bite with a 21. As he bites down into your neck, you take 15 points of damage. I need you to, somewhere on the side in a note or something, I need you to make sure, take off 7 points from your maximum hit points.
Okay. Would that put that under temp?
Oh shit! You know what?
The TMP?
No, because that gives you hit points. So just write it down somewhere or put it in the notes.
Okay.
But currently your hit points, you fall to the ground. It doesn't reduce this effect didn't reduce you to 0. Actually, let me make sure. Because this
Well,
would...
If it did
Hold on.
that much
The
damage,
target dies if the effect... Okay, you still go unconscious, but you are not dead because it didn't reduce your maximum hit points to 0. But you go unconscious because your maximum hit points drop below what damage you've taken. So we're going to put that to 18. And all of you see Belial go limp in this thing's arms. And he just drops Belial. Kind of laughing. I can smell your blood. I love the taste. Trovik.
I'll take another swing.
Okay. You got Belial down beside you, and Silent kind of hurt behind you. You still want to take the swing?
Well, right now I don't think I have any more spell slots.
You have 1 spell slot left, and you still have your lay on hands as well.
Can I do Thunderous Smite?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
So, effect. And then you attack him?
Yes.
With advantage. You rolled a 1 and a 3. You miss for both. But your effect still lasts until your concentration is broken or you use it. Tessa. You see Belial fall to the ground. Trovik kind of light up his weapon with almost lightning on the ends of it. What do you do?
Stabby.
23 hits. 12
And
points of
I'm
damage.
gonna unleash Incarnation again.
And that's your reaction?
It's anytime I use the attack action. It missed anyway. I can use. I get 3 per long rest.
Okay.
Of Unleash Incarnation.
Your spectral side buddy isn't really doing too good. Serene, it is your turn. Belial's down on the ground beside you. Trovik and Tessa are still trying to keep this thing at bay. What do you do?
So no one's like in his square?
In whose square?
The dude square. So like, what happens if I wanted to cast Moonbeam on him?
No one is in his square, correct.
Oh, okay. Then I'll... Nope, not that one. Which one was it? I will bonus action Healing Word Belial.
Okay.
Reminder, you can't do 2-leveled spells.
So you won't be able to do Moonbeam if you do this.
Well...
And you do not have Healing Word on your... Oh, yeah, you do. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Do. Fight me.
So what do you do?
I guess I'll just Healing Word Belial.
Okay. Serene reaches down to start healing Belial. Silent, what do you do?
Can I still smack him?
Well,
with
yeah, you
that
can.
thing?
Yeah, you can still have your action. Hold on, Silent. Yeah, go ahead, Serene.
Let me heal Belial, and then I'll smack him with...
Did you mark off your spell slots you've been using?
Yeah,
Okay.
So it should be at 4 because my max is 11, right?
I did not do it. Maybe?
Correct. No, you would still heal 7. So what we're going to do... no, you still heal up 7 hit points of 11. So write down somewhere that... So write down that your current maximum is 18. This is what we're going to do. We're going to change your maximum to 11 in the game. So write down that... So now you're 7 of 11. So put 7 in your damage.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your maximum doesn't change until you take a long rest. So put 7 in for the damage. But just remember that your current maximum was 18. but now it's 11.
Okay, gotcha.
And then put in the 7 damage.
24.
Yeah, so I'm
We're
at
going
4
up?
wounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. I am so sorry. Now I know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
My brain died on that one. Sorry.
No, you're all good.
Serene, go ahead for your attack.
Okay.
That does hit. So roll a d8 and then plus 3.
D8 plus. So
7 points of
7.
damage. And this is force damage, correct?
Magic. Shillelagh.
Yeah.
So it's still okay, so it does do full damage on him. So. Anything else?
No, I don't. Anything else?
All right, Silent.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So, spiritual weapon, it says as a bonus action on your turn, you can move it and repeat the attack. So is that like a bonus action attack?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so I'll use Sacred Flame
Okay.
first on Doru, hopefully.
He succeeds, no damage.
Oh, man, okay. And then I'll go in for an attack with my spiritual weapon.
22 hits.
This works.
Yes.
Now I want to look at something real quick on spiritual weapon.
And because I'm in my angelic...
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at if
Okay.
spiritual weapon is something separate from you
Yeah.
when it comes to the damage.
Technically a spelled attack,
Yeah, I know. I'm just
so it should.
yeah, because you make the melee attack. Okay, so yes, you do 3 points of radiant damage to him, which he takes the full amount of that. All right.
I'm going to say leave them alone. And, that's
And
okay,
actually,
too.
he should have healed the 7 before. Belial, you are breathing, you're conscious, what do you do? But you're on the ground right now.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Are you going to get up?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up. And
Okay.
I'm gonna grapple him.
All right.
Do I have to roll to grapple him?
This is going to be a strength check, or athletics for you.
Athletics. All right.
Okay, he's going to roll athletics as well. You manage to grapple him. You get up and you pull him against you, but that's your action.
Yeah.
All right.
That's gonna be it.
All right.
I'm gonna tell them lay into him.
He doesn't heal because of the radiant damage. You watch Silent. You look at him after you're doing that little bit of radiant damage. You see his wounds don't close at all. But he is going to make 2 claw. Well, no, because Belial was on the ground. Well, Belial, you pulled him. You grappled him. So he's actually going to lay one into you first. Hitting you with a 15. You take 5 points of damage. And then he's going to reach over while grappled and attack Serene as well. Because he's looking at you. He's kind of grappled towards you. Damn it, stupid thing. And then he's going to slash at Serene. Why did that... Okay. Okay, he hit Serene, but it wasn't a bite. It was supposed to be with the... Why did it still... That was weird. Serene, you take 9 points of slashing damage from him. Trovik, it is your turn.
I'll take a swing with my great axe.
All right, with advantage. Wait, why? Oh, I didn't target his AC. You do hit him. And you get the Thunderous Smite. So that first, with the Thunderous Smite, you do 17 points of damage. It's reduced down to 11 from the physical. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Tessa.
Stabby.
Hits.
And then one last time with my incarnation.
Hey, it hits for the
Yay!
last one.
Stabby.
Nice. Does the incarnation do the same type of damage, or does it do magical?
I think it's just straight melee damage. It basically copies my attack.
So even if you had a magical weapon, it would still do magical?
Because technically it's me making an additional attack from my Echo's position.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay.
So technically it's still me.
Okay. Serene, it is your turn.
Oh.
Come on, damn.
Mm. Uh. Just tell us what you know about Strahd, you dumb bitch. Fuck.
At this point, he's not even listening to you, because every time you say something, you swing at him. So he's not even listening to you.
Yeah, fair point. Just smack him then. Cause
That's going to miss.
okay.
Anything else?
Bonus action, heal. Belial with healing word.
Alright, Belial heals up 6. Silent, it is your turn.
I'm going to Panel Divinity my Balm of Peace. So I can move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So I'll just fly 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just go around. I'll go on this side. But I'll try to touch Trovic, Belial, Serene, and Tessa if I'm able to.
Okay.
So let me target each of them. There's probably a target all button that I'm just missing. And you guys would heal. Let me read the notes on this. 2d6 plus my wisdom modifier. So let me roll that for you guys. So 8 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 3. So y'all are up 11? Yeah. 11 healing on y'all. I don't know if there's an actual button that can add it to you guys, but
Alright, so whoever you healed, everyone put that in whoever you targeted. So you did Trovic, Belial, Tessa, and Serene?
yeah.
So Trovic, you
Should
heal
get
8.
1 wound, because I was at 9.
Trovic does heal as well.
Oh wait,
Alright.
I did find the button for it. My
Okay.
bad.
So next time you
Just
can do it.
didn't- Yeah.
Anything else?
Then as my bonus action attack.
Make sure you retarget, because you or clear your targets and retarget. There you go.
There we go. And then spiritual weapon.
19 does hit. And you do 3 extra damage.
And I'll say, I said leave them alone.
He looks towards you and kind of hisses. Belial, it is your turn. You have Doru grappled currently.
Am I still able to hit him while I have him grappled?
If you go to attack, you're using a one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
That does. I'll say you'll still have him grappled, but you don't have advantage on the attack. You just You just have him grappled, so you can do one. You can do one attack. Hang on. I don't want to give you the wrong.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how it works since I'm ooze and everything.
Never had that happen. Okay, so you can still attack them while they're grappled.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do that.
Seven points of damage. All right.
Am I able to do any bonus action?
Yeah, you can do a bonus action still.
Okay, now I'll just do my one.
Natural 20. All right.
Yeah.
It is resisted, but you manage to punch into him, kind of holding him still while everyone else starts to circle around.
All right. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Doro does not heal, but he will. Since you've got him grappled, Belial, he's going to go towards you.
Yeah.
Claw attack first. Hitting you with the 21. Dropping you to the ground. You fall to the ground unconscious. And he's going to turn his swing towards Serene again. Not grappled anymore. Hitting Serene with an 18. You take 8 points of damage, Serene. Trovik, you got Belial down on the ground beside you. What do you do?
Lay hands on.
Okay. How much do you want to give him? You have 15 you could give.
8.
You want to give him 8? Alright, so
Yeah.
Belial, you heal up 8 hit points as Trovik leans down and just kind of puts his hands on your body and pumps in some healing into your body.
Big thanks.
Tessa
Hell yeah.
is going to attack. She's AFK a minute. Bonus action, or advantage. Natural 20. You see Tessa from the ceiling slash down with some heavy strength, cutting this thing hard, and it falls limp and falls to the ground.
Thank God. Oh my. Jeez. That was way harder than I thought it'd be.
What do y'all do?
See if there's any clues on the body pertaining to Strahd, or maybe see who's part of the attempted insert of the rebellion or something, right?
Okay, make an investigation check. Silent and Belial, what are you two doing?
I want to go
I'm
over
gonna-
to it, and I want to just cast Sacred Flame on it, even though it's dead.
Sacred Flame?
Yeah, I just want to bless the body, I guess.
Okay.
Not cremate it, but
He's unconscious. He cannot make dexterity saves, so roll damage.
Okay.
Okay, plus 3. So he takes another 4 points of damage. Alright. Serene, you look at his body. You're trying to look through it. It is mud and dirt covered. You don't find any clues to anything, other than you see 2 puncture marks on his neck.
Is there anything else around the room?
Roll a perception check.
I was gonna look around the room.
All right,
too.
roll perception. Trovik, what are you doing?
Not great.
Okay. Tessa, he's on the ground dead. What do you, or you got the killing blow. What do you do?
Woof, woof. Let me whisper. Rude. Okay.
That's a good question.
That's a
Belial,
good question.
Belial and Serene, you look around the rooms. You don't see anything anywhere. With those perception checks, there's a lot of like shadows being cast in this room from your point of view. Well, there's not even shadows. Just you see a lot of pillars in the room, blocking your point of view. Even when you're looking around, with those perception checks, you don't really see anything.
So it wouldn't help if I walked around.
I mean, even that's with you walking around. That's
Okay,
what,
I'll
because
go
you
back
said you're searching the
upstairs.
room. Okay, you go back upstairs.
I'm gonna ask if anybody has a steak.
Would would pieces of wood? Sorry, this is gonna be a weird question. Would pieces of wood be in my tinderbox?
No. Because the flint and tinderbox is just the flint and the flint
Oh.
part. It's not the wood that goes with it.
Oh, okay.
What are the torches made of?
Wood. Tessa, roll history for me.
Ooh.
Do.
Actually, let me just go up a channel.
Give me a second. What?
We'll be right back,
I'll be
guys.
right back.
Okay. You would know, and you would remember this, that a stake in a vampire doesn't kill them. A stake will only incapacitate them if it's done while they are in their resting place asleep, but it does not
Okay.
kill them.
I couldn't remember from last time.
Well,
I know I should
last
know what
time I
vampires do.
changed it.
Oh,
This is the real vampire ruling. Because I said it wrong last time, I just kept that through the whole campaign. But this time
So
it's
what
good.
would kill it?
You would know sunlight or running water would be the best initial ways to kill it. Basically, vampire hunters would incapacitate a vampire by staking it in their resting place and then drag their bodies out to the sun.
Okay. How close is it to daylight?
It was daylight when you got in here.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right.
I got a plan.
Could have given us valuable information.
All right. What is everyone doing?
So I'm just going to grab him, put my shield on my back, grab him with my wooden arm, and drag his ass outside.
Okay. You move half speed when you do this. What's everyone else doing? So currently you are there.
Since I didn't see anything down there, I'll
Checking on the
follow her
priest.
back up.
Okay. So Belial and Serene made it up before you started moving the body. Hold on, Silent. I'm gonna move you there.
Body.
Or not Silent. What's Silent and Trovik doing?
I'll help drag the body
Okay.
of Warrior 2.
You help drag the body, so that will give you all full movement. It'll take only one of you will be able to lift him through the ladder that led down to here.
That would be me.
That would be who?
Me.
Okay, so Trevik, you get above the ladder before the rest of them, and you kind of reach down and grab the body. Let me move y'all. Sorry, I got a lot on my screen at the moment. Move Trevik here. Doru's body. Actually, Trevik would pull him out, giving the two of you room to get up. So Silin and Tessa are here.
And I'll drop my wings.
Okay. Less than a minute of moving through this place, Trovik, you feel something. Hang on.
Oh God.
You feel something as you're grabbing him, something rakes against your body. As he heals up 10 hit points.
Oh God.
Rolling a natural 20. You take 18 points of damage as he rakes into your body. And he attacks you again. Oh, he shouldn't be prone. So he's still prone, so he has disadvantage, but he still hits you. You take another 8 points of damage, and all of you watch is at this point, Tessa, you're coming up the ladder as Trovik just falls to the ground, and Doru stands back up. We are back in initiative, starting with Trovik falling to the ground. Trovik, I need you to make a death saving throw. Who wants to roll for him, or should I?
Why do you say it like that?
Well, because I mean, does a player? Do you want a player to roll for you? Or do you want me to?
It doesn't matter.
All
Whoever wants to roll.
Silent, roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to be responsible for killing Trovik.
Trovik, that is a death fail, so you are
Sorry.
one failed. And Tessa, it is your turn. As you get up the ladder, you turn around as this thing is stood up, looking over Trovik's body. Let me turn off the prone.
Oh God.
What do you do?
God.
Stabby. And not stabby.
You miss. Serene, and actually, y'all were going to check on the father, so at this point, y'all would not be in this room. Because they were coming up after y'all.
I was following Tessa.
You said that you went back upstairs to check with... You said you went back upstairs.
Yeah, I was following Tessa after she said she was dragging the body.
Oh, okay. So that means you would still be down the ladder if you followed her. So you're not even up there yet. So Tessa's blocking your path.
So, knowing that, I would have stepped out of the way.
Okay.
Over to here.
All right.
to
So
let
Belial, you
others
come up
out.
the stairs.
Yeah.
You would come up. On your turn, you would come up. So right now, you're off. We'll just put you here for now. You're still downstairs. Serene, what do? You hear what sounds like like a loud groan from Trovik in the room before. What do you do?
Did I hear a dying cow?
Serene, are you muted?
No,
What
not
do you-
now. I'll guess I'll move down 15. Oh,
From there, you can kind of see Trovik's body.
body.
You see him fall on the ground, bleeding out. You see blood pulling from his arm.
Ugh. I will use my last first level spell to cast Healing Word on him then.
Alright. All you've gotten to do is heal.
All I've gotten to do is heal. What the
I've had days like that.
Yeah, yeah.
dying.
So Trovik, you
Can't help
you
you.
inhale.
Can't help
You
you.
inhale. Your arm is wrecked with pain. Currently, you would have disadvantage using your. Actually, no, there's no rule for that. Currently, your arm is wrecked with pain, though.
And my healing word is move, Cal.
Silent. You hear this moo coming from the hallway, and Trovik breathing a little bit. What do you do?
If I cross over to like where the door area is, would that provoke opportunity attack?
No, you are not leaving his 5-foot square.
But yeah, so I'll go here. And as an action, I have healing hands. So I will touch Trovik on the shoulder and be like, "You need to get up and help us." So you gain 3 hit points equal to my level. So yeah, 3 healing.
How do you have healing hands?
That is one of my features. I think that's a as a
Oh, from the protector? Does it only happen when your wings are out?
No. It's just a separate feature.
Okay, cool. So Trovik heals another 3 hit points. So that
And then
drop.
for my bonus action, I'll use my second to last spell and cast Healing Word on you.
You heal up another 5, Trovik. Belial, you come up the ladder, hearing all this ruckus. You see Trovik on the ground, Silent kneeling over him, and Doru looking down at Trovik's body and then turning around looking at everyone else. What do you do?
I'm gonna fuck this guy up. He's fucking coming back to life. Jesus Christ.
15 will hit. Don't forget to target.
Oh, I thought I did. My bad.
But that does hit.
Alright.
Okay.
And now unarmed strike him. Is Trovik down, or do I get
Trovik doesn't count as provoking at the moment. As an out. He's not threatening the enemy currently.
Gotcha. Alright.
25 hits. You come up behind him and just stab or slash him once and then hit him in the back. And he turned towards you. Healing, you see the wounds begin to heal a little bit more. Why did they not heal?
Because didn't he take radiant damage?
Not this turn.
Okay.
Oh, because he went unconscious, it turned off that feature. So I need to make sure that's working right. He's going to make an attack towards Silence, seeing that you still have healing capabilities. And actually, he's going to try and grapple you. Claw attack to grapple. He misses you with the grapple, so he's going to try and claw you again, just with claws this time. Hitting you with the 21. You take 8 points of slashing damage, Silent. Ismark hears the ruckus, and he's going to run in and ask what's going on, sees the vampire spawn, and he is going... Let's see if he has any ranged attacks. He does. He has a heavy crossbow he's going to try and shoot the thing with. Rolling a 19 to 22. Hitting it with 8 points of damage reduced to 4. Trovik. You're on the ground currently, but you're healed up a little bit. What do you do?
Can I get the map, please?
Oh, you're in. Cool. There you go.
Yay, the cow.
Then it all comes crashing down.
No, don't jinx this.
Come on. Why don't you want to respond? Okay, good. Whew. That's him right there.
Currently, you are targeting Belial, though. So make sure you clear your target. I think I accidentally used your character to target earlier.
Oh, it's because he did the healing.
Well, no, I accidentally had him clicked when I did an attack
Yeah.
with someone else.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Huh.
Oh.
I am going to take a swing with my great axe.
Okay. With advantage because you are flanking with Belial now that you're up.
Advantage. Great axe. Oh, come on.
No, that misses.
Yep.
Tessa, it is your turn. You see Belial get up and
No.
swing at this thing. What do you do?
Stabby. About all I got.
That misses.
Yeah.
Serene. You can't see what they're hitting, but you can still kind of see Trovik. There, now you can see him. At this point, your Shillelagh would still be up because it hasn't been a full minute.
Yeah, but I can't get close to him. Is there anyone within his square?
No.
No.
5 foot is his square. No one's on his square.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try to cast Moonbeam on him.
Okay. So a bright light. All of you see this bright light shine above him in a cylinder. What do you? Oh, it's on his turn. But either way, we'll keep that for them. But he saves. But on his turn, he takes the damage. Silent, or unless you want to do anything for your bonus action.
I can't do anything with my bonus action.
Okay. Silent.
I'm gonna try to cast Guiding Bolt.
That's
My
a
last-
3 that misses.
Oh, that's my
Last spell
one.
slot down.
Oh,
Belial.
jeez.
Alright. I'm gonna lay into him.
With
so I
advantage.
got advantage now.
Even with advantage, you miss.
Ease. Alright. I'll use my last key point to do flurry of blows on him.
All right.
Advantage.
Natural 20 hits. All right.
And then one more.
With advantage, roll again.
Oh.
See if you get another natural 20. Okay.
No.
Still hits. Still alive. As you swing into him, you're hitting into his back as he's slashing everyone else. It is his turn. He heals up. Go ahead and roll damage for the moonbeam. He takes half damage, and that is radiant damage.
Why would he take half?
Because she
Because
rolled the
he
save
saved on
before.
the
Oh, well,
thing.
yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
You're right.
But he healed at the top of his turn. Actually, that's
Which
a good
would come
point.
first?
Which would come first?
I would think the light being
I would
on him
think
would
the
prevent
Yeah, the
him.
light being on him would come first. So with that, yes, his body does. He does fall to the ground again with the light on top of him.
I'm gonna ask Serene to keep the light on him and grab him by the mouth and drag his ass outside.
Okay.
Using my wooden
Can I
hand.
do that?
Yeah, you can move it as an action.
Okay, I'll do that.
So as with every movement that she makes, you basically keep the beam on top of him.
Then I'll do that.
So as she moves out, she drags his body out the building, and as soon as it hits the sunlight, because it was light when you came in here, you see his body start to turn to flames. Tessa, do you keep hold of him with the wooden hand?
No, I'm gonna drop him. I don't need.
How
my
far
hand.
out do you take him?
Full sunlight.
Full sunlight. So you would have to take him off the stairs. So you take him 5 feet or 10 feet off the stairs, drop him, and then just let him go. And all of you watch as his body starts incinerating and turning into dust. And Doru is dead.
Thank
Good.
God. Thank God.
Oh my gosh.
Ismark looks at all of you. What the hell was that?
Excuse me, what the hell was that? Why
You
is there a
kept something
freaking...
unnatural in your basement.
Oh,
For
that
what?
was Ismark
That was
turns towards
crazy.
Donovich. What is this? And Donovich tells you that I told y'all he was my son. He came back after the villagers stormed Castle Ravenloft. I just kept him imprisoned here.
Oh, because that'll help his brain.
You should have just killed the poor creature.
Could you
I-
kill your own child?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't rely on my emotions to dictate my actions, so yes, I would.
Could have asked for help.
Who would help me without killing him? I couldn't kill
You
my own
clearly
son. I
didn't
couldn't
help
let
him.
him live.
He wasn't a living in a basement.
He falls to the ground and starts crying and praying at the same time towards the morning Lord.
I'll go over to him, and I don't know where he is, but
He'd be in the middle of the room.
I assume I would have like rings on, not like super cheap rings, like not worth any gold or anything,
You would, you would have something, I'm sure.
and it'd probably have like a crescent moon on it, and I would just give it like as a token to him.
Thanks, but I don't need this. I have the morning Lord.
I'll take it right back then. I'll be like, well, may he guide you in the dark. And I'll move back over here. And I feel very lightheaded, almost like 3 hit points away from dying.
Yeah, I gotta lay down. I don't feel too good after getting bit.
Frovik was almost ground beef.
Ismark looks to all of you. Take your rest. I don't know what your plan is now, but I plan on doing research and storming the castle.
Not by yourself.
If you can find allies in Vallaki, please do so.
Are you going to be able to wait until then, or are you going to rush in by yourself?
I will wait, but I don't know for how
Insight
long.
check him.
Make an insight roll.
I don't. He seems impatient. Seems like he would be impatient at least.
He seems impatient, but he looks at you with determination to get his sister back, and he will do whatever he needs to get it done, whether it's wait for you or have other allies.
Okay.
I will wait for you at the Burgomaster's mansion. Please, come back with allies.
Where is that?
Vallaki. I've heard that there's also an oracle, a sage of some kind among the Vistani, the nomads that go in and out of this world, this land. Look for Madame
Wouldn't it
Eva
be
at the Tesser pools.
Wouldn't it be better to just wait and travel with us? To be safer.
Do you want me to travel with you?
We could use all the help we could get.
Yeah.
Okay, I will travel with you. And with that, he kind of slings his heavy crossbow on his back, and picks up his longsword that he dropped to wield the crossbow. What do y'all do?
Take a long rest before we leave.
Yeah.
All right, who will take the first watch? It is daytime currently. It is actually still morning. Y'all came up here in the morning with Ismark and his sister.
I can take
Looks like we
first
kinda
watch,
just
not
woke
alone.
up. So it may have been early morning because Strahd was there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was more early morning when y'all came up here, and now it's like late morning, almost afternoon.
Not much time has passed.
No. Fights
Then
don't
we
take
don't
long.
want to rest yet. We want to kill time and take a rest overnight. so we leave tomorrow morning.
What the fuck? Oh, that is so cool! How do I do that?
Oh yeah, if you change the language.
Whoa.
If
He's just
anybody
getting
else knows
Dothraki
the
over here.
language, it comes across like
Oh,
it
that's-
translates.
That's cool.
What language is that? Oh jeez.
Well-
You don't know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, all
can
of you-
read silence.
Yeah.
Silence speaks. It kind of whispers something, and only Serene seems to understand it.
He is
Ah,
so.
Yeah, because I guess if
He's
someone else
so
speaks the
faded out.
language, it
You
just
see, like-
shows up as unknown.
All the color in his face is pretty much gone.
So what do y'all do?
Um,
I need a
question.
nap.
Yes.
Since we technically did help bury the father, do we get anything from that? Oh no,
No.
no. I was just curious if we would be paid for that.
You look at Ismark and you see he doesn't look like he has a whole lot to his name anymore.
Okay.
And there's some crazy witch running around town that we can get for some money. According to Trovic.
So y'all can take a short rest and use hit dice, or you can take a long rest and get full hit points back.
I mean, I
I
thought we were
do
gonna
need a
kill the
full-
day walking around or something, and then set off in the morning.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Long rest.
Yeah, long rest.
Yeah,
Long
kill
rest.
time.
Half of us are half dead.
I would say kill time at Ismark's mansion until nightfall, sleep overnight, and leave in the morning so we're not playing with vampires on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Or wolves.
Because if we basically would, so long as no one, runs after any hags or does something dumb by themselves, we should be fine to wait until nightfall.
I
Okay.
still want the hag.
All right. So going back to Ismark's mansion, we'll go down the list. Serene, is there anything you want to do while killing time during the day?
I want to ask Ismark what he knows about I don't know what it was called, like an insurrection or rebellion that happened last time.
He will basically tell you the same thing that Donovich did, that a little more than a year ago, several villagers stormed Castle Ravenloft, being lured there by a wizard in black robes who came to Barovia from a faraway land. As far as he knows, everyone died. Doru was not expected to be alive as well, but Doru lived. There has been whispers that there was a battle between this mage, this wizard, and Strahd atop the waterfall that's over the cliffs of Barovia, but no one knows for sure. The waterfall that leads down to the Tesser pools, but that's further along the road west, he says.
Waterfall above the Tesser pools. Tesser, like T-E-S.
T-S-E-R, Tesser.
Oh, Tesser
It might be Sierra pools. I'm just calling it Tesser.
pools. Between Wizard and Strahd.
All right. Silent, what are you doing during this time?
I am still lightheaded, so I'm gonna eat one of my rations to try to get some food in my system.
Okay. Belial. All right, sorry, Silent, go ahead.
And I'll just ask Ismark if he can read that yellow spellbook.
Ismark does not have any arcane knowledge, he tells you, so he can't read it.
Damn. Okay, that's all.
All right, Belial.
I'm gonna ask, they got any like silver weapons or anything lying around the mansion that would be useful?
Ismark says that would be wonderful, but he doesn't.
All right. You got any drink?
He says he has one wine bottle left you can have.
All right. I'll drink that while we wait.
All right, Trovik, what are you doing?
Keeping an eye out for hags.
Roll perception.
Don't go charging in once you see one.
Nope.
That's okay. He doesn't see one.
Cool.
Tessa.
I am gonna ask Silence. So the wings. What's with that?
Silent.
Cricket.
Sorry. I zoned out.
I'm gonna ask you about your wings.
Oh, yeah. I actually don't know about my heritage. All I know is that I discovered I can sprout wings from my back every now and then, but yeah, I don't know. I was an orphan, so I don't really know where I came from.
Well, it's a nifty trick.
Yeah.
Definitely did not see that coming.
It's gotten me out of a sticky situation a couple of times.
Cool.
All right. If there's nothing else anyone wants to do, we'll fast forward to the long rest. And Ismark's mansion is pretty secure, so you won't need to take guard unless you really want to. Or if anyone wants to do anything through the night.
Do I see
Somebody
the
needs to
stars?
keep an eye on Trovik in case he sees a hag.
Keep an eye on the hags.
Uh,
Out for him.
Serene, roll perception for me. You look outside, and where the sky is mist covered, you can see fragments of like the light fading of dots through the mist in the sky. But you're looking at it, and none of the star locations match any constellations that you remember.
They will sigh sadly and go to bed. I guess then. After I take note of them, if I can make out like a full constellation, I'll probably like draw them on like a piece of paper or something.
Okay. All right. Is there anything anyone else wants to do during the rest?
I think I'll keep my spells
No.
the same.
All right. Then we will fast forward through the night.
I'm probably gonna change out some shit.
Okay, go ahead and change your spells. Everyone gets a long rest. Spell slots are back. Health is back. Belial, I will change you back to 18 hit points.
Right, cool.
And
Okay.
the morning is y'all's. Ismark, by the time y'all wake up, Ismark is ready to go. He's got a backpack on with supplies. He tells you that he does have extra rations for anyone that might need it.
Pop a bead into my mouth. Nope, I'm good.
And with that, he doesn't have access to horses. He says y'all will have to we'll have to walk because this town doesn't really have a stables.
Can I walk next to you?
Sure, he says.
Cool.
All right. And with
He has no riz.
with that, he says it'll be about just over half a day's travel to the Tesser pools. He will lead if y'all want him to.
He knows his way around better than we do.
All right, let me. Jessica, roll d20 for me. You get out and the sky is clear as it can be. You still can't see the sun, but you know it's there because it's daylight. But doesn't seem to be any rain or anything happening. Destiny, roll me
Huh.
another d20, please.
Damn, that literally just bounced around and just stayed 1 the whole time. Okay. What is this?
As you're traveling on the road, it seems pretty quiet for most of the time. And you, following the road south of the village of Barovia, you come across a bridge. And you look across the bridge and you look down and you see that there is a river that flows as clear as a blue winter sky through the valley. And you look to the east and you can see the tree line far, far to the west. Or the east, rather. Or west, I'm sorry. I'm brain. East. East to the east, I'm sorry. Shut up. Shut up.
Judging.
You see that the bridge itself is about 50 feet wide and about or 50 foot long and 5 foot wide, or 5 to 10 feet wide, depending on which part it is. It does look rackety, like it's been damaged over time. But as you cross it, you look at the river, nothing seems to jump out at you. Is there anything anyone wants to do during this travel?
You could be more for hags.
You have such a weird obsession with hags.
Yeah, I want them dead.
I don't think it's healthy.
Oh well.
He's utterly obsessed.
Can't even really be mad.
That is utterly insulting.
I want to polish my weapons.
Okay, you polish your weapons over time. Do you have stuff to polish them with?
No, but I think I have. I have some old clothes.
Okay, so you're just going to rub the weapons?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I'll probably be picking up stones off the ground.
Okay, easy enough. You can get over time. You can easily get 6 stones. As you're traveling, you come to a crossroad. You see an old wooden gallows that creaks in the chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beams. The well-worn road splits here. A signpost opposite of the gallows points in 3 directions: Barovia Village to the east, Tesser Pools to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in the fog. What do y'all do?
So we have 2 choices.
We're
Either
headed
head
towards
toward
Valaki.
Valaki.
Ismark will say that it might be best to go see the sage or the oracle at the Vistani camp.
Where is that?
The Tesser Pools.
Tessa Pools? What camp?
The Vistani. He tells you the Vistani are nomadic what are they called?
Kind of like gypsies.
Yes, they're like gypsies.
What will they tell us?
Ah,
And how much of a detour is this trip?
it's not much of a detour. It just takes us along the pools instead of around through the forest. They
Safer route.
they might give us insight on how to beat Strahd.
Should we really believe those people?
What else? What?
After all, they take your money and then they don't give you a real fortune. Only the gods can give you that.
What else do we have to here? We got to try something.
Fine, if everyone else agrees with it.
I'm down to go.
To the pools.
The fuck just happened? I'm so confused. What does that sounds?
We're going to see the water gypsies.
Mm-hmm. As you
Okay.
take the road to the northwest, you start to hear creaking noises behind you coming from the gallows. Where there was nothing behind you before, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The Bree turns the hanging figure slowly, so that it fixes its dead eyes upon you. As it turns, Belial, you see your own self hanging there. No one else sees it. Everyone else sees an unfamiliar Barovian. Belial, you see yourself.
Whoa. That's nuts. I'm going to point out and I'm going to say, hey, that's me.
But
That's not you.
that's not you.
You sure? Because I see myself.
We just see a regular body.
Is your
Have you
mind?
been in the sun too much?
I want to inspect him.
Maybe I might be evaporating a little.
Do what, Silent?
I want to look at his eyes and see if he's like taking any hallucinogenics.
Make a medicine
How would
check.
that look with the slime guy that doesn't really have eyes?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard.
As you
What's the
look,
sign?
as you
That's
look
fine.
upon where his face is, and you try to look into where the eyes should be, you kind of see a reflection of yourself in like the almost liquidy form that his body takes, but you can't really discern anything from it.
Okay, I think we should just keep moving, guys.
I agree. After the whole cabin situation, I don't trust anything we see on these roads.
As you turn away, Belial, you take one last glance at it, and the body itself starts to rapidly melt away. It's kind of like the skin melting off the bones, where you know your body doesn't have bones. There are bones underneath this figure. And it just melts
of
away,
God.
and all of you see this Barovian figure just melting away.
Thought makes me shiver. I'm like, ugh, solid. Yeah.
The fuck you have anything to do against solid?
He can never get a boner.
You had to take it there, didn't you?
I did.
I despise you right now.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, I've seen many uncommon comic with where boners aren't an issue.
How would a liquid get a boner?
I'm gonna walk away
nope,
from
we're
that.
done.
Throw
We're
it in the
done.
freezer.
Walking
Move on.
away.
Throw it in the freezer.
I quit.
I'm walking
As
away.
you're traveling,
Right.
a few more hours travel, the road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling from afar. There is a clearing here, next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4-barreled top wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, and its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the water. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around the bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering northwest between the river and the forest's edge. Ismark tells you this is the Vistani encampment.
Let's go ahead and route.
What do y'all do?
Approach the people singing around the bonfire.
As you approach, you notice that some of them are singing, some of them are storytelling. There are 12 standing and sitting around the fire, telling stories, guzzling wine. They are intoxicated and have clearly been drinking for a while.
Which one of you is the oracle?
They
Or
look
an
at you
oracle?
and they say, "Why don't you just sit for a while and enjoy the drink? Come, friend, drink."
I didn't really come here
Drink,
for
I'm down.
pleasure.
Let's drink.
Fine. It was fated that you would come and visit our humble camp. Madam Eva foretold your coming. She awaits you.
Where?
And they point towards the bigger tent. Madam Eva's tent.
I'll walk over to it.
Okay.
If the
Does anyone
Belial
else
and Trevik
follow?
want to
I want to
drink,
be.
they
I want to be
can.
the very last one through
Mhm.
those tents.
Does everyone else follow?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. As you enter the tent, magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as hunched figures peer into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles in the light dry weeds. At last, you have arrived. Crackling laughter bursts like a mad lightning from her lips. As you enter the tent, Serene, you enter first. She says, "Serene, welcome, stargazer. You've lost sight of the stars lately, haven't you?" Who's after Serene?
I would be, or Trovic. You can go first.
Trovik. A paladin. You've strayed so far, haven't you? You've forgotten your abilities. Tessa. What a surprise to see you here again. Welcome home. Belial. One so far from your own land. Why did you choose to come? And Silent. We know why you're here. Looking for your mate, are you? I'm sure you'll find him soon enough. If he doesn't find you first.
Him.
Oh, I'll speak about him. He might find you first, though. Please, sit. Let me tell you your fortunes.
How about you tell us a little bit about you, since you seem to know so much about us?
Oh. I'm just, in fact, a lowly old hag that chooses to give insight on the world.
What?
Settle down, cow.
Settle down.
I'm not one of them. I'm just an old woman.
Okay.
You need not kill me.
That makes sense.
What can you tell us about our future?
Sit. She waves her hand at the table in front of her. Sit around the table.
I'll reluctantly sit while glaring at the hag.
Do all of you sit?
I sit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I very slowly sit, glaring at her the entire time.
She pulls out a deck of cards and starts shuffling them, and then lays them out on a table. Trovik, please pick first.
Lucky number 3.
She flips over a card. Ah, the 7 of Swords. The hooded one. I see a faceless god. He awaits you in the end. Hold on. He awaits you at the end of a long, winding road, deep in the mountains. Here, you will find a weapon that could help you kill Strahd.
Oh.
Belial, please pick another.
There's a pick number.
Pick one of the numbers.
5.
Ah. She flips over the card. The innocent. Ah, this is where Strahd was. He dwells with one whose blood has sealed his doom. A brother of the light snuffed out too soon. This is where you fight, Strahd. Serene, please. Serene, do you pick a card?
Don't rush me, hag. 1.
1. She flips over. 9 of coins, the miser. This card, it tells you of the location of the Tome of Strahd. Information on Strahd himself, his past, his present, and his future. Look for a fortress inside a fortress, a place hidden behind fire. Tessa, if you please.
4.
Ah, this card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against Strahd. The marionette. What horror is this? I see a man made by a man, ageless and alone. It haunts the towers of the castle. And Silent, that leaves you.
I guess with 2.
This card tells of a powerful force of good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. A 2 of coins, the philanthropist.
A little tongue-tied, didn't you?
Look to a place where sickness and madness are bred, where children once cried, the treasure lies still. This information could help you against Strahd. What
This
you do with it?
Were you speaking riddles?
I can't tell you that. It is for you to
Could you
figure
do it?
out.
Could you do anything to help us against Strahd? Since you
Ah,
know so much.
this is the only advice I am able to give.
Able to give? Are you bound or locked?
Ah, perhaps.
What was mine again?
I will actually give y'all a copy of this for public knowledge.
Oh, cool, because I was writing it down and I missed some.
In the
Wow.
notes,
I was like, oh, crap.
you can access this in the notes tab. It's the card reading player copy.
Oh, that's actually very helpful. Where
Yeah,
is
basically
it?
gave you everything.
We still have to like decode it though. Ah, that sucks.
Like most fortunes, we won't know what it means until
We
it's too late.
come across it.
For the
Super helpful.
philanthropist, like me, Ryan, as a human, interprets like the philanthropist card like as a hospital of like where that person would be.
Well, we have the marionette. Marionette, I think a puppeteer.
Mm.
Puppeteer, I think of toys. I don't know if that has any tie with the toy maker and the
Ooh.
um
There's so many different like leads that we need to follow up on.
Separate ways.
Someone said something, I didn't hear all of it.
Oh, nothing. I was being stupid.
look for a fortress inside a fortress in a place hidden behind fire. Sickness and madness of bad fortune once cried.
Evil waits you. It's in the long winding, deep in the mountains. It's always got to be mountains with me. What the hell?
Alright, so what do y'all do after the card reading?
What
How do you
mountain?
know about us?
I'm an oracle. I know all.
I'm gonna say I like you.
I
don't.
like you.
Can you point me in the direction of the mountains?
There's mountains to the north, the mountains to the south. Which mountains
Entire
you
place is
choose, that is up
surrounded
to
by
you.
mountains.
It is.
To the north.
There is Mount Gacchus to the south. There's Mount Baratok to the north.
I can't spell. I
Riddles,
can't.
riddles, riddles.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
I don't think
Who's
he
afraid
actually
of the
knows
big bad
anything.
bat?
Yeah, so I think for the first one, in a place hidden behind fire, I was thinking of like a fireplace. Like behind a fireplace. I'm thinking of those like classic like 1920s clue mystery ones, like where they pull a candlestick and it spins.
It may not be so obvious.
Yeah.
It's
Tessa,
back in the house.
Tessa, do you say that out loud, what you said?
Oh yeah.
She looks to you and she says, I know a lot, Tessa. More than you want me to reveal, I bet.
I glare at her but stay silent after that.
Well, I'm ready to leave this camp if anyone else is.
Yeah, we should leave.
Is Mark with us?
Yes.
Uh,
How come he didn't get a card?
can you infer anything from what she's told us? Fortresses or a place for sickness and madness or good?
Ismark will roll an intelligence check. He rolled a 1.
You suck.
Like,
You
it's on stream.
shit.
It's on stream if you don't believe me. He rolled a 1.
Fucking hell. Damn. Knowledge of an ancient. There's a tome of Strahd. A book that tells us everything we needed to know about him. That's probably going to be with him. Or buried somewhere deep. What can you tell us of the wizard?
Hang on, I got candy in my mouth.
I thought that you ate all your candy.
Nope.
Oh.
Are you asking her this?
Yes.
She tells you, if you want to know, please sit out by the fire. I'm sure they're telling a tale of it sometime tonight.
Why can't you tell me?
I've told you enough, haven't I?
Have you?
She just kind of looks at you.
Can insight it?
Make an insight roll.
If I can find it. You fucker.
You believe her. But you don't think you'll get much more out of her. Do what, Noel? Noel, what'd you say?
Weapon.
What about the weapon?
How do we know we're in the right place to find the weapon?
If I told you, then that would take all the fun out of this. And he's all about fun.
Sounds like he was pawn.
Aren't we
Who's
all?
he?
Strahd. We're all his pawns here.
I'll storm out. I'll walk out.
Okay.
I'll walk out and grab some wine.
Alright, what's everyone else doing?
I'll leave too.
Okay. As everyone leaves, Tessa, do you leave?
I'm gonna wait till everybody else leaves.
Okay. Belial, do you leave?
Yeah.
Alright. Tessa, you're the only one left in there. As the rest of you go out, you notice that the men behind, there's no music playing anymore, but there are men telling a tale by the fire.
I'll listen to the tale.
Okay. You hear a tale. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. A very charismatic man, he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the Devil's Strahd. He stirred them into thoughts of revolt and bore them into castle in Massé. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasants' army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. The battle flew over the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and then great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard, yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the Devil's Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river and searched for the wizard's body to see if he had arrived, if he had anything of value, but the river Ivilis had already spirited him away.
List, I don't think I'm spelling that right.
Do what?
Writing stuff down.
Out here, hold on, let me just do this. That way you can see it.
I added an I. Where is the river Ivlis?
The River Ivalis?
Mhm.
She tells you the River Ivalis, or they tell you the River Ivalis is the entire river that goes through the Tesser Pools. The river you crossed earlier was part of the River Ivalis.
Which way does it flow? Like north to south, east to west?
It flows west to east. Or east to west, sorry.
East to west.
Tessie, you get there at the end of that whole tail.
Okay.
You didn't find a body?
No, the river took him.
Can I see whether or not he's being truthful?
Make an insight roll. While he does seem guarded in some of his answers, he's too drunk to lie.
Mm. Is there anything else y'all think we need to do here?
What time of day is it?
It's getting close to evening. It was only a 5-hour walk to here.
Do we want to move on or stay here for the night?
Oh wait, no, because y'all woke up in the morning, so it'd be close to probably 1 or 2 in the afternoon then.
Oh, then yeah, definitely move on.
Yeah, we'll keep moving if it's still
Yeah.
daylight.
Okay. You follow the river, the pathway along the river, to the base of a canyon, at the far end of which is a great waterfall that spills into a pool, billowing forth clouds of cold mist. A great stone bridge spans the canyon nearly 1,000 feet overhead.
The waterfall at the bottom?
You come to a waterfall.
Oh.
So actually, I'm sorry. That means this river goes east to west, or west to east. Sorry.
West to east.
Yes.
So if there was any sign of a body, if it even did get drifted down, we're going in the opposite direction then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Said there was a stone bridge?
Yeah.
Or
It's above you as you're coming up to this waterfall. There is a dirt path that clings to the side of the mountain. Do you try to take it?
I want to see whether or not it's actually safe or stable to traverse.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, just that, I guess.
Yes. It seems safe. While it is slick, it's not so slick that you can't traverse it.
I'll keep going then. I'll follow the path.
Okay. As you follow the path up, does everyone follow her?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Uh, the path ends before an arching bridge of mold-encrusted stone. From the top, you can see that it spans the natural chasm. Gargoyles cloaked in black moss perch on the corners of the bridge, their frowns weather-worn. On the mountainous side of the bridge, you can hear the waterfall spilling into the misty pool below.
So are we at an entrance to a cavern?
No, it's a chasm. Like you look
Chasm.
down to the chasm where you just came up from.
I need to look up what a chasm looks like, just for like mental
Pit.
picture.
Basically, kind of
Oh.
like a valley,
gouge
like a
in-
valley
yeah.
almost.
It's like a gouge in the earth.
And as you look across the bridge, you notice that the mountainside, you're going into like a mountainous region. The path itself goes in through the mountains. You can't see where it goes, but it's the sheer cliff's edge are too high to scale without climbing tools once you get into that area.
Did anyone have climbing gear?
I can
Let me look.
climb. I can climb, and we have ropes. It'll be fine
If needed.
if needed.
Anything else?
Nope. No, put a pin in it.
Okay, that puts the safe. That's another mile of travel. 1, 2. All right. As you keep traveling, you go into the mountains, and even here in the mountains, the forest and the fog are inescapable. You find yourself following the dirt road, and you get to a point where it splits in two, widening towards the east. There you see patches of cobblestone, suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. And to the northwest, you see a set of iron gates.
Northwest.
Ismark knows which way to Valaki, right?
Valaki would be to the northwest.
The northwest.
Yeah, we should go that way.
I just had a feeling northwest.
You travel to the northwest towards the gate, and the gates themselves are open. They look very similar to the ones you passed through when you first came to this land. Fog spilling out of the forest and swallowing up the road on either side of the gate, but it parts for you as you go through. But as soon as you go through, like the gates previously, they close behind you. At this point, it's getting into the early evening. What do you choose? Do you choose to keep going? Do what, Jess?
Yeah, we need to find a good place to camp. I would think.
Do you keep pushing?
Yeah, unless anybody's got a different idea.
Well, we can't go backward.
Bigger the trees.
How big are the trees? Imagine. I tried to imagine this last time. You know the Black Forest in Russia? How big the
Yeah.
trees are there? That's those size.
That's huge.
Yeah.
We've already tried sleeping in a tree before, and I ended up in a coffin.
Well, we can't stay on the ground as long as there's werewolves.
I think we're kind of fucked regardless.
That's true.
Okay. So what do you do?
Be traumatized by the fact I just saw my straight eyes be rolled. um, Find a place to safely sleep. Maybe. Or keep pressing until we find a safe place to sleep.
I'd rather prefer a building, but
How
if
far are
we
we to Vlaki?
Ismark will tell you he's never been to Valaki, but from the map that he remembered looking at, maybe another day.
So yeah, time to find somewhere to hole up and try to rest.
What was to the east? The
Ismark will tell you.
cobblestone.
Ismark will tell you that is the road to Ravenloft.
Is it the only road?
To the castle Ravenloft, yes.
we probably should stay away from there until we're ready.
Ah, you're fine.
Our portable tower.
I want more levels.
Out of genuine curiosity, I want to see if I can open the gate.
You want to see if you can open the gate?
Yes.
So you walk up to it and you push against it. It doesn't seem to give any. Do you want to try and like put all your strength?
Yes.
Okay, roll just athletics then
I'll help.
with advantage. You push against it, giving all your might. Trovik pushing with you, and they're not budging.
So it is like that other gate. Okay. Keep moving then, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's the smartest thing to do right now.
Until we find a safe fish spot.
Or it gets too dark and we just have to pick somewhere.
Yep.
Alright.
The march continues.
All right. So, as you push forward, it's going into the night. You're winding the path through the ridges that push past the forest you were in. You're back into the mountain ridges, and you start to see anyone with dark vision. Even in the slight, you don't see a moon, but there is moonlight. You see a mill in the distance.
Guys, I think there's a building over there. And
It
for the
looks-
people without dark vision, I'll light the lantern of revealing.
Get out my torch and light one.
What?
I will light one of my torches.
Yeah, but why he has a lantern. Why would you waste the torch?
I immediately stop and tell the group we are not going there at night.
Why?
It's shelter.
We're not.
What do you know about it?
That's a trap.
How do you know?
I know things.
Like what?
You can't go Game of Thrones on us.
That's the home of the hags.
Oh.
You shouldn't have told Trovik that.
We are not going there at night. You can't see in the dark, cow.
So you've known where they've lived this whole time?
I remembered.
Mm.
Yeah, because this
Convenient.
isn't your first time being here.
Do you work for the hack?
Your home, as the Oracle called it.
It's not my home. It was never my home.
I just want the hags dead.
Would it be better to go in the mill before at daybreak?
Well, we wouldn't be disadvantaged by the dark. I'm fine. Belial's not bothered by it, but the rest of you can't see.
The big brown cow can't see.
Well, shall we find?
We can probably try to camp nearby and keep an eye on things on the mill and then go in the morning.
Yeah, we can camp in the forest, but that's just so scary.
The
Like-
mill is scarier.
So what do you do? Well, you're not in the forest right now. You're on the mountains. You're in the mountains in a ravine that cuts through for the road.
Oh, okay.
And actually,
try to set up
here,
camp.
y'all don't see, here. Let me see if I can hide this map.
Do any of you have like a tent? We just can't be exposed to the elements in case it rains.
Just water. Trovic might start to smell, though.
Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give y'all part of this map that y'all have traveled so far. Currently, on the top left is where you're looking at the mill. Y'all pass through the gates and pass through the forest, and you're back in the valley that the road is taking. But that's what give y'all an idea of where you're at. Can you see the outline?
Do follow the road.
The dot on the far top left is where you're at, or where the mill
I don't
is.
see a dot.
Well, the gray spot.
Oh, the line. The smallest
Oh.
line.
Oh, okay.
Next to the border.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And we're where?
That's y'all are going towards that path. So right now y'all would be at the bottom bend, if y'all could see it, because it's up on a hill.
We can
Wait,
try
where?
camping near it,
Y'all
just not too close.
y'all would be about right there. Give it a second to load. I just marked a spot.
Yeah.
Where it bends to the point where you can actually see it through the valley.
Oh, okay.
How does Ismark feel about this place?
I know nothing of this mill.
Well, the hags that have been kidnapping children from Barovia live there, so
We can sleep and check it out in the morning. Just keep an eye on it during the night.
and keep an eye on the cow.
Do you camp on the road or off the road?
A little bit off the
Okay.
not so much to where we lose sight of the road, but hopefully enough to not necessarily be noticed by any potential passerbys that travel the road.
Okay.
Well, hidden in the woods.
So when you're not in the woods, you're still in the valley.
Okay, a little in the wherever.
Okay, a little off the road.
Yeah,
All right. So who's taking first watch?
I will.
Who else?
I will. I recommend Belial take second watch since he can see in the dark.
I can take second too.
All right.
Oh, you can see in the dark too?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm an angel.
All right. So Trovic with disadvantage roll perception, and Tessa with just a regular roll perception.
All right.
Oh, those are cool.
Oh, those are fancy.
Why'd you roll, Belial?
Roll 15.
Why did you roll though? I didn't ask you to roll.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, my bad.
Trovic and Tessa, both of you notice while everyone is sleeping, Are y'all on the north side of the road or the south side of the road?
South side?
You notice someone walking down the road, pushing a cart. An old lady, just pushing the cart, not stopping. She kind of glances your direction and smiles and just keeps going.
Should we try to take her on? What's Trovic doing?
Looking pissed.
Are you going to attack so I know if I need to wake the others up?
No, not yet.
She just keeps going. She doesn't stop. She doesn't go after you aggressively. She just keeps pushing her cart. As soon as she gets to the point where the road crosses or tees off towards the mill, she looks back. And with the moonlight, you can kind of see her. She opens the hood of her cart, looks in, closes it, looks back towards y'all, and smiles, and it just keeps going up the trail towards the mill.
We'll get her in the morning.
We better.
Anything else you two want to do?
Not me.
Tessa?
I'm good.
Okay. Next watch, Belial and Silent. Roll perception checks. Belial, we can keep your... just roll a new one, Belial, not with advantage, though. Silent, roll with just a regular roll as well, please. Okay. As you're keeping watch, did Tessa and Trovic tell them about the hag?
Yeah, I would have.
Okay.
Yeah, I would too.
You're watching the direction towards the mill, and Belial, you swear back to the east where you came from, you hear a howl. A very deep howl in the distance.
Like a wolf or a human howl?
Definitely a wolf of some kind, but deeper than a normal wolf.
Alright. I'll let Silent know so we're alert.
You keep to watch on both directions, Silent one way, you the other, throughout the rest of the night. You do manage to get a long rest in, but it's very insecure, and it is a clear day. You get your long rest in, everyone gets... I don't think y'all use spell slots.
Nope.
But
No fog?
Well, no, I mean clear as in no rain. I roll for rain every day. There's still
Yeah.
fog.
It started on our other campaign.
So what do you do?
I guess we're going after the hags.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay. The old Sphalic road, the road you're on, transitions from being a winding path through the Balanok Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainside as it descends into a fog-filled valley. At the heart of the valley, you see a walled... Oh, wait. That's the wrong...
Let's get these bitches.
Why did... Okay, so y'all are at the top of the basically the highest elevation at this point. So in the distance, you can see and actually I'll show it on the map. Sorry, I was confused at what it was saying. You see that in the distance. You see a walled town near the shores of a great mountain lake. Its waters dark and still. And then you see the branch of the road that leads to a promontory, atop of which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill, its warped wooden vanes stripped bare. You go towards the windmill?
Yes.
Yes.
The onion-domed edifice leans forward to one side, as though trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the top floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above the flimsy doorway, leading to the building's interior. Perched on the wooden beam above the door is a raven. It hops about, squawks at you, seemingly agitated.
I can't talk to it. Wait, I can talk to it.
Can I just shoot it?
Can I cast Speak with Animals on myself?
You want to cast Speak with Animals?
Mhm.
Alright. What do you say?
What is? Oh, I want to know what the raven's saying.
The raven, it looks at you in a clear voice from your end. You're expecting for it to be like broken words or imagery. As it's hopping about, it's saying, "Don't go in there! Don't go in! The hags are here! There's 2 at least! Go away!" And then it just flies off.
It just flies off. Okay. Well, apparently there's 2 hags in here. One isn't here. I don't know which one's not here, though. It said not to go in.
Let's go
As it flies off, the raven flies towards the village that you saw near the mountain lake, which you assume to be Valaki. Let us do this. I'm going to put y'all on the battle map, and we'll take this one at a time. It is daylight. Ismark is with you. You see that you're at the base of the windmill, looking at the doorway.
I'm gonna usher Trovik first since he seems so eager to enter.
Trovik?
Yes.
Trovik.
Yes.
We're waiting on you.
We're sending you in first.
Yeah, you're so eager to, get in there.
Okay.
Oop. There you go. It's unlocked. As you go up to the door, you notice that it is unlocked, so you can open it. Did you open it?
Not letting me. Oh,
There you go. You see the ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen, but the room is filthy. Baskets and old dishware are piled everywhere. Adding to the clutter is a peddler's cart, a chicken coop, a heavy wooden trunk, and a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors. In addition to the clucking of chickens, you hear toads croaking. The sweet smell of pastries blends horribly with the stench that burns your nostrils. The awful odor comes out from an open, upright barrel in the center of the room. Warmth issues from a brick oven against the wall, and a crumbling staircase ascends the wall across from it. Shrieks and cackles from somewhere higher up cause the windmill to shudder.
I'm gonna step inside.
Mm-hmm. As you step inside and you look across the room, you see what appear to be small human bones littering the flagstone floor.
I'll tell everybody about the human bones.
Can I climb up the side and look through a window?
Yeah, how high do you want to go?
To the next floor to look in windows.
Okay, let me move you. Someone's got hiccups.
It's me. The wine was really good.
As you go to the next floor, Trovik's still inside. You see a haggard, heavy-set old woman with a face as wrinkled as a boiled apple, as wrinkled as a boiled apple sweeps the floor, pushing around a few old bones and stirring up clouds of white dust with her broom. She wears a blood-stained, flour-caked apron. A long, sharp bodkin impales her a bundled-up mound of gray hair. The dirt-caked windows allow very little light to enter this 8-foot-high chamber, most of which is taken up by a large millstone connected to a wooden gear shaft that rises into the ceiling in the center of the room. You see the stone staircase continues up towards the sound of more loud cackling.
I'm gonna gesture to the others, holding up a 2 and then a 1. So second floor, 1 tag. And then
I need
climb up
everyone other than Tessa to make intelligence checks, please.
higher. See if anybody gets that.
To know what the fuck the charades are.
Oh, that's a high number. That's good.
Trovik, not you because you're inside.
That's
Belial, you're
three
the
gets nothing.
Belial, you're the only one to get it.
Oh, we would, because and that actually makes sense because we came from the same group.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then I'm
Alright.
gonna climb up and check the other floor.
Like,
I'm,
Serene, do you
no.
know what that means?
The fuck? No? Do I look like a mime? She's doing weird spider clingy shit. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
You see dancing around a thick wooden gear shaft in the center of this cramped room are 2 ugly young women wearing silk shawls and gowns of stitched flesh. Long needles stick out from their tangled mops of black hair. The women cackle with glee. In a rotten wooden chest, there are 3 crates. In a rotted wooden closet, there are 3 crates stacked on one atop another. The small door set into them. Next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing. A ladder climbs the wooden trapdoor to a 9-foot-high ceiling. A moldy bed with tattered canopy stands nearby.
I gesture to the others, third floor, 2 hags.
Blau, you're the only one to get it.
Yeah, like, we're gonna have to do another intelligence
Nope.
check.
I'll look at them and see their confused expressions. I'm gonna say that there's one person on the second floor other than her. And then
Can I investigate
go
the
ahead.
little bones?
Make an investigation check.
I want to see if they like got boiled, charred, or what have you.
You're not sure. You can recognize that they probably are children's bones. They are humanoid.
Hmm. How dark is it in this?
It's pretty well lit.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna head upstairs with Tessa.
Well, Tessa's climbing the wall.
I'm on the
Oh,
outside
okay.
climbing the wall, looking through windows like a
Okay.
creeper.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
wish I had that other spell. Fuck.
You peeping Tom, you.
I'm gonna wait.
I should have kept that spell.
And as you look up from there, Tessa, you can't see windows on the next floor.
Okay. So I'm gonna climb back down. Damn, get off my keyboard. I'm gonna climb back down to the second floor and wait for a fight to start, and then I'll jump in and try to flank.
Okay. As the rest of you are preparing to move in, you get ready. Who's going to be first up the stairs?
Trebek.
Okay, Trovic's first. Who's after Trovic?
Me.
Serene. Who's after Serene?
Maybe
Okay.
Belial.
Okay, Belial, and then Silent.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Ismark will take up the back.
Yeah.
This is
Perfect.
Wonder Road.
Are y'all going up stealthily?
Yes.
Well,
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
try.
Based on what the hag, because Tessa would have mentioned that the hag looked at them and stuff, right? And smiled, or
Yeah, they knew we were here.
So based on that, we can probably assume that they already know that we're here in the area.
You could assume that.
So there's really no point in being stealthy if they know that we're here and we're. At least I don't think so. So I'm not gonna try to be stealthy. They
I'm still gonna
more
be
likely already
stealthy though.
tell
Okay.
us.
Silent, roll stealth. Wow, even at disadvantage, you seem pretty quiet. You're holding like your metal pieces, the chain link down a little bit the best you can.
Mhm.
Anyone else trying to go stealthy?
Shiny.
Okay. Trovic, you get ready to run up the stairs. You're not sure where Tessa is, but you hope she's up there somewhere on the side of the wall. We will go ahead and end it there because it's almost 7 o'clock, and this might take a while.
Oh,
no.
it will.
So are we gonna be rolling initiative?
Yeah, well, actually, let's go ahead and
Next
roll
time
it.
we start, or
Let's go ahead and
now
roll
that we write it
initiative.
down?
Yeah, and the system will hold it for you.
Oh, okay. Damn, my initiative sucks.
That's usually me.
Nat 20.
Silent
Silent's
with the
going.
20.
Hey, look at the healer. A second healer. I don't know who the main healer is.
We have a shared role.
I'm having flashbacks to all the cool things that happened at this tower.
all of my spells are practically freaking
You mean losing Arena in this tower?
spells.
Well, that crystal falling off the tower twice. Me jumping off the tower onto Rosie's back to go attack somebody like a badass. I'm so glad that roll worked. Right after the cat fell on her face.
Right after the that's funny.
Crystal's character was
Splat.
a tabaxi, and she missed her jump.
Oof. That's funny.
But yeah, we will go ahead and end it here. It's a little early, but
Please someone did a joke on that though.
oh, they laughed for a while.
Like I thought
Oh.
cats were supposed to land on their feet.
Oh,
What
yeah,
happened?
The running joke for that campaign was she was the worst cat ever. Constantly falling.
That's funny.